The traditional name for this third Sunday of Advent is Gaudete, a Latin word drawn from the entrance antiphon, Rejoice, Jerusalem. The Messianic age was very much revealed in Jesus' ministry, and it was cause for rejoicing. The deaf hear, the lame walk, the poor receive with joy the message of salvation. This Sunday's Gospel finds John the Baptist in prison for having denounced the immorality of Herod Antipas, the political ruler of the day. And John's question about Jesus' identity was no doubt shared by many. Are you the one who is to come? The Gospel causes us to reflect on the relationship between Jesus' identity and his mission. He announced that the blind were to see, the lame to walk, the dead to be raised. In truth, he caused the blind to see, the lame to walk, the dead to be raised. As Jesus says in John's Gospel, if one doesn't believe him, at least believe in the works that he accomplishes. Still, for some, Jesus' activities were a cause for scandal. The rather odd beatitude he proclaims in today's Gospel explores that very theme. Blessed is anyone who takes no offense in me. Actions may speak louder than words, but at times both words and actions can be both challenging and disturbing. One thinks of Jesus' healing ministry on the Sabbath and his claim to forgive sins. Jesus' preaching on John the Baptist employs irony. John is anything but a spindly reed shaken by the wind, or a man dressed in soft robes. He is a prophet with an iron fist, the messenger predicted by the prophet Malachi, announcing a new age of justice for all. Jesus announces that John's ministry constitutes the culmination of the Old Testament prophets, but his own ministry inaugurates a new age of redemption. Hence the contrast between the greatest of the earlier age and the least in the new. There is continuity, but also discontinuity in the plan of salvation. An incarnational theology is key to understanding John's Gospel, and I think the best way for us to enter into the season of Advent. When the Son of God takes on our human nature in the Incarnation, all humanity becomes capable of receiving the gift of divine life. Jesus asked John's disciples to announce what they had heard and seen. In other words, they were to reflect on their experience in light of their faith. They were challenged to see in Jesus' actions a fulfillment of Old Testament prophecy. What do we see and hear? How do we interpret the signs of the times in light of our faith? During these often cold winter nights, can we in wonder and joy celebrate God's power and mercy at work in the world today? But let us return to the first word of the entrance antiphon, rejoice. As we draw ever closer to Christmas, we recall Christ's definitive intervention in human history and the good news of great joy we share with the angels and the shepherds that blessed night in Bethlehem.